Chapter 3. Lost Hope. He heals the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds. Psalm 147, verse 3. The drive to Croydon was silent, thick with unspoken words. The sun sagged low over the western sky, smearing gold across the horizon. Ruthie didn't speak. She sat with her arms tightly crossed over her backpack on her lap. As the city thinned out behind them, the landscape changed. Glass gave way to graffiti and small shop fronts. The shelter emerged without fanfare, a concrete box on the corner of a forgotten street, with rust-streaked awnings and bars on every window. The kind of place that looked like it held more ghosts than people. Two women sat smoking on the front steps. One could barely have been 18, the other had the kind of eyes that had already seen too much. They both watched the ute approach without any expression while exhaling smoke. James parked across the street, engine rumbling low.
Want me to come in?
He asked, voice soft. Ruthie hesitated. Her grip on the bag tightened. Then she nodded. As James and Ruthie approached the shelter, he reached for the door and pulled it open. The hinges groaned in protest, a rusted wail that echoed off the bare concrete walls. Ruthie flinched. The sharp sting of bleach hit her nose immediately, thick in the air. James held the door open as Ruthie stepped inside. At the front desk stood a woman in a sagging gray hoodie. She looked young, no older than Ruthie, but her eyes told a different story. Dark-rimmed, hollowed out by too many sleepless nights and too many desperate faces.
"We're full tonight,"
she said, voice brittle with regret.
"I'm sorry the waiting list is backed up until at least the weekend."
James looked over at Ruthie. She didn't react, but something flickered in her eyes. Disappointment, maybe? Or just another piece of hope quietly dying?
"I can give you Ballarat's number,"
the staffer offered, trying to sound helpful.
"but..."
That's 3 hours away.
James interrupted, his frown deepening.
"I know, I'm sorry. Just call them first. It's likely they're full too."
Ruthie didn't respond. She just turned and walked out, shoulders rigid. Outside, the air was cold and sterile. Even the breeze felt indifferent. Ruthie stopped near the curb, her backpack now clutched against her chest like armor. Her eyes stared straight ahead, unmoving. James stood beside her, hands in his jacket pockets, saying nothing. Behind them, the shelter door creaked again as it closed. One of the girls on the stoop lit another cigarette with shaking hands. The other stared at the ground like it might open and swallow her. James watched them, his jaw locked.
I wonder if Ellie ever stood outside a place like this,
he thought.
needing help, getting told there was none. Maybe she had. Maybe no one walked out with her.
He turned toward Ruthie.
Look, Ruthie, I know this isn't ideal, and I'm really sorry there aren't any spots available, but I've got a place you can stay. It's nothing official, and it's not a program or anything like that. Just a quiet little cottage. It used to be my grandfather's.
She didn't respond, didn't move. Just stared down at the bitumen like it might offer the answers she couldn't find anywhere else.
It's not much,
James added gently.
but it's safe, clean, cozy, and it's yours if you want it.
At last she looked up, guarded. Her voice was low and rough.
"You're offering for me to stay at your house?"
James shook his head.
No, it's not mine. My house is nearby to the cottage. You'd have complete privacy. No one's been in it for years.
A pause. Then,
"Why me?"
she didn't sound angry, just frayed, confused. James didn't look at her. His gaze went back to the stoop.
I had a sister.
He said as he looked down at the ground.
Her name was Ellie.
James took a breath and then continued.
She was in a similar situation to you.
James paused for a short moment, clearing his throat.
Her husband was abusive, and she couldn't get away before it was too late.
Ruthie didn't ask for details. She didn't need to. The way James said it was enough. Her features shifted, not soft, not gentle, but something opened. A recognition. A truth she wasn't expecting.
I offered her help,
He said.
but it was too late. I didn't see how bad it was until.
He didn't finish the sentence. He didn't have to. Silence stretched between them.
You'd let me stay?
Ruthie asked.
Just like that?
Your own key.
James said.
No check-ins, no questions. Lock it, leave it, yours for as long as you want.
Her eyes narrowed, not in distrust, but disbelief.
People don't do things for nothing,
She said.
they always want something.
I don't.
James said. Steady. Honest. No wavering. Across the road, a door slammed. Ruthie flinched like she'd been struck, the sound ricocheting through her body.
I don't want to be someone's project.
She said, her voice brittle.
I'm not a broken thing you get to fix.
You're not.
James said evenly.
And I don't want your pity.
It's not pity.
James replied.
Just clean sheets and bad lemon slice. That's all.
A breath of something like a laugh trembled through her lips. She didn't smile, not really, but something softened, a thawing at the edges. She didn't say yes, but she didn't turn away. After a long moment, she nodded, barely more than a tilt of her chin.
Okay,
She whispered.
just a couple of nights.
James crossed the road and opened the passenger door. And for the first time that day, something unfamiliar stirred inside Ruthie. Something that almost felt like hope.
Thank you for listening to this chapter of Healing on the Land. If this story has touched your heart, I'd love for you to come join me for the next chapter. You can find it here on this channel. If you'd like to support more Christian storytelling, you can purchase the full book or make a donation using the link in the description. Your support, no matter the size, helps us to continue writing stories of faith, healing, and hope. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. May God bless you, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.